Alright, so this is what I want to do now. So we'll do the start of Jion. The salutation we're saying is locating the head, fingers going around the windpipe, squeeze. Right? That's the first move. The counter to that is, if partner does that to you, is before he gets the grip on fully, this arm knocks down, this one pulls through. And we talked about how some versions are like this. If you look at Hanashiro and things, the arm goes back this way. And we're playing with both. Once you've got that, next move's at 45 degrees, which means we should be at 45 degrees to the enemy. We'll move across, keeping the arms here. Want that elbow up, because if it's down, he can swing and hit me with that backhand. That's it. If I keep that arm here and he tries to swing through, it's difficult to do. Before I release my grip, I crunch in, and then you've got either some styles do 1 punch, some styles do 2, some styles do 3. The idea being is then you just beat on it. What I then want you to do, move this way a little bit, is add the dirt onto the end of it. And what I mean by that is just finish it off, because, I mean, you might hit him in the head and he drops, but you don't want to hit him with a series of shots. Him still be standing up, and you, well, okay, I'll finish now, because Jion said, you know, you've got to get into the habit of it's finished when it's finished, not it's finished when the example of the cat is finished. So as a little drill, partner grabs, see here, move to there, kick, bang, 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 whatever things you want to put on it, and then move over. Okay, so, quite like that one. There, crunch, bang, bang, bang. You know, and then whatever you want to do to finish up. Everyone okay? Give that one a go. Okay? Adding the third sequence on, so we can put it end to end. So, Neil does the first move with the kata, the salutation, I do the second counter. I angle off, I put the crunch in, I start firing my shots off. As we said, if Neil adjusts from there, which he's going to do for the sake of the drill, what I then do is I then do the double yuki, and I can either do it as a gaku or as a step through, it doesn't make any difference. Alright, so that's what we're there. What I then want you to do is we're going to use that part that we looked at a moment ago. So we'll lift the arm up as we hit the floating ribs, grabbing the back shoulder so he can't turn around this way, or at least if he does, we'll ride with it. And then from there we'll fire this up punch over. So again, we'll put it all together. So we'll go right from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, bang, bang, bang. If you manage to get with this hand, turn around so you can see. We've got this here. What I'm then going to do is put this arm underneath here. Right? I'm going to angle away because I don't want to be near that arm. So I've got him winging a bit, but he hasn't let go. I'm going to put this arm from here, I'm going to turn my body and I'm going to go there. Right, being this bit here. Be careful with this because it bends your fingers back in a horrible angle. Hopefully, that arm comes free. If it doesn't, that's fine. If it doesn't, I can carry on with this regardless. Then I can take it off and move it. So we're okay with that. So that's the first kind of 3 sequences of the kata all put end to end in a drill. So I'll just do it this way as well. So Neil grabs, 1 to here, move off, crunch, move a boom. If he grabs from there, we've got this sequence here. Arm goes underneath, 1 to there, to here. There's chokes and strangles later on in the kata, but now just finish off on your line. They're okay? Let us go. Okay, so that's 3 sequences end to end, just fun, ease and memory. Just before we finish on this move, we're getting ahead of ourselves a little bit, because obviously the kata repeats later on, where it's got some different styles, some of it here, some of it there, some of you see variations. It's got the same thing with an arm going up. So I'll just borrow Neil again. So we're talking about combining that with the previous movement. If I bring this arm in and turn to here, if that arm rips all the way off, happy day. Right? If it doesn't, the kata suggests, right, what happens if it doesn't rip all the way off, sensei? Take hold of his arm and attack it. Sorry, Neil. You know, and as you pop it, that'll bring it off. You know, the kata then follows on with other things, but we can go straight back to this again. Does that make sense? Yeah, sorry about that. I should have warned you what I was going to do. So the full drill then, if we're doing it, putting all of that together, and if you want to add that in on the half beat, if your hand doesn't come loose, which I'll do slowly. So if we do it from the back of the neck, we'll do the full thing. So I'll do the first move of the form here. Neil did the first, I did the second. I then angle off, put my kick in from there, fire my shots in. Because I've let go of the control, which is a fair trade, I'm getting the shot, he can then do this. When there's that, then I follow with these ones here. I then bring this arm underneath and I angle off. If it stays hold, I've got the option of seizing it, attacking the joint itself. And then I'll get it free before I move on to this bit. Just walk through one more time. So 1 to here, move off, kick, boom, if you manage just to grab. This bit here, take this arm underneath, do it there, oh, it came off. I'll do it anyway. And then grab and move in here. And then you've got all these bits here, which are strangles and stuff as well, these things, so it all starts to fit together. So it's okay to give that a go, a little running to there, and just so you see how the kata answers its own problems. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Thank you.